Welcome, Capricorn, to your love reading for the weekend of the 18th, 19th, and 20th of January 2019. This will, I believe it will be a solar eclipse, all right, Sunday, all right, and it will activate your 8th house transformation. Death, all right, sometimes it's fear of letting go, holding on, things that can really kind of bother you intently. Sometimes this could be where you're kind of hurt as well, so be aware of like accidents or your emotions getting too intense, all right, because it does cause accidents at times. So we'll see what it might be, but just to let you know, the energy might be really intense. Now a lot of times this is where your sexual desire, your frustration could be reached at a peak, and then you have to talk about these things with your partner or get really true with yourself and have that face-to-face talk with you to see why you might be feeling this way about your love relationship. So we'll see. So the overall energy between you and your love interest or partner, well, the overall energy period of the weekend, the 18th, 19th, 20th for Capricorn. I saw many of you losing your temper, but then I see this is breaking away from somebody or something. See, this is the energy of that strain and stress, and it can kind of remind me that 8th house can be really intense at times. It can remind you of the 12th house sometimes, but this is breaking away. This is a positive thing, but it means that you need to try to do it. You're doing it, which is positive momentum, but I feel like a lot of you might be really going through the pains and struggles where some of you could be removing yourself from a habit, a person, a drug, some kind of addiction, a marriage or something, a broken relationship that you might constantly go to, you release it, you go to it and you release it, whatever it might be. I feel like that might be important. Also, the fear of sometimes you might not have enough fun, you might be too angry, you might be frustrated all the time, these things where you might be healing from these things because it could be something that you may have been scorned from for a while. So let's clarify the devil in reverse though and see if somebody or something comes up. Yeah, your own doubts and maybe insecurities could be bothering you. Again, I was mentioning needing to be maybe a bit more playful and hang out. Your frustration levels could be really enhanced, so be aware of that. Some of you might be you could have something about a child or something that happened where that could really scar you, and the memories about that and having a fear of getting intimate with somebody or the fears of whatever could be going on with you physically, it could really bother you as well. So you might be having fears of getting close to somebody romantically. So whoever you might be dealing with, it could be a fire sign that could be really bothering you. That could be younger than you or come through as younger than you. That could be an issue. Person coming towards you though, let's see. Person coming towards you. Yeah, the person, Nine of Cups, Sagittarius, had this as well. So if you're dealing with Sagittarius, they might want to be around you. They might give off the energy that they have intentions to have a happy relationship with you, but some of you might assume the worst, or some of you might fall into a trap of again, that's the same kind of thing, a trap of accepting something that's not quite healthy. We'll see. Clarify the Nine of Cups though. The Nine of Cups, person coming towards you. Five of Swords. That person, I don't know if they make you feel insecure or you allow these things to happen because you accept their offer, or you it's almost like they like making you feel this way. The ego is getting in the way. They get what they want, maybe because you give it to them. Depends on what that might be. Could be something physical, could be something like money, but emotionally I feel like they know how they affect you and they might be liking that. That's not good. Person, what is your response? What are you bringing towards them for Capricorn? The Page of Cups is like you may invite them around or invite them to something or invite them to be in a relationship, and we have two children showing up, but that's the energy of offering somebody to be in a relationship, and but that person is a bit smug though about it. What else might you be bringing towards them? Then you're worried. Same kind of combinations that Sagittarius had, but and you're wondering whether or not they're going to accept the offer. For some, whether or not they're going to hang out, or are they going to come and meet up if you made plans to date maybe this weekend, if things are going to work out, a party or whatever, something like that could be there. But you're worried about it, whether or not you're going to be taken advantage of. That might be an issue. Or what might you want from your love interest or partner? What might you want? The moon is here. Often you might keep secrets. You might want to hold some things back, but also getting over your fears and anxieties of this person. I feel you're trying to figure something out. Fear by the moon. Do you want it from you? Money is there. All right. Some of you, for some, that's secretly wanting to connect to somebody because you want money from that particular person. And then others of you might feel and sense that you want your intuition to be on point when you feel like someone is connecting with you because of money. And if that's the case, you're trying to make sure that you don't disconnect with someone. That's the devil in reverse, kind of breaking away from that. What is your love interest or partner wanting from you, Capricorn? You have the King of Cups. Maybe they want you to be a bit more sensitive to their ways, right? Maybe they, sometimes they get out of control, and that might be an issue. Some of you might be dealing with a water sign who's a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. You got a few different people showing up here. Clear by the King of Cups. Clear by the King of Cups. And then you got the Ten of Wands. Some of you, it's like that person, whoever you may have been dealing with, that person sometimes might want you to still hold on to them, still have emotion for them, still fight for the connection. It doesn't have to be a water sign, it could be anyone. But often as well, tapping into your emotional sensitivity, being able to understand them from a distance as well. You being an earth sign, more grounding energy, but they might want you to tap into your emotions and kind of reveal them to them. And that's probably something that you haven't been doing, or something maybe you have, but not as much as they would want to. I feel obstacles with this connection, Capricorn. The King of Wands, fire sign showing up, but still the energy of dedication and focusing on the future, and maybe put it in work. Now this could be you, or the combination of both. I feel. Let me see the advice though. The advice, Capricorn. What do we get? Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of marriage and commitment as well. And maybe that's some of the issues. Some of you are married, but there might be an obstacle there of getting that commitment going, because be careful of manipulation. All right. The Magician is in reverse. Now that's Aries for some, but again, that person being around you or kind of doing certain things to get under your skin. And I feel like be careful who you allow in your environment to be around you, or if someone is not being respectful, you'll need to be around that kind of energy. I feel. If let me see the person. What is your love interest partner intentions towards you this weekend? See, the Six of Swords is the energy of stepping away, or kind of, I almost see this as moving to better energy, but it's also moving away from you as well. Like almost getting a satisfaction from something and then leaving. Clear out the Six of Swords. Two of Cups, something that you need to learn from this person. Clear out the Two of Cups. Okay. Fire sign, now male or female. Let me see one more. Two of Swords, you see. That's what it seems like to me. For some of you, you might feel like somebody is a soulmate, but often acting in this way, and often you not addressing the matter or accepting someone back into your life or back around again. That might be an issue for some. Got a few different people here, a few different people that you might be around this weekend, but also maybe romantic partners as a choice. But let's see, messages for Capricorn for the weekend. And we talked about that 8th house of being, you know, that's Scorpio energy of transformation, but being forced to let go if you're not being fulfilled or you don't feel like this is something that's working out. Then passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I was telling I don't know who was it, maybe Gemini. The passion that you feel for somebody, it might be there. You might feel good, you know, to get to know this person, to be around them. But sometimes that might be all there is, and nothing truly emotional, but it's keeping you together with that particular person. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, something that keeps you together or pulls you apart. And some people they're stuck in their ways, and says, you know, you being a cardinal sign, you might be dealing with somebody who's fixed or somebody that's not lenient or able to kind of go with the flow or adapt. All right, more for Capricorn. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and that's the energy where you're, you know, really frustrated by certain things. What someone does and what they might be saying doesn't mean that you don't have every right to be. But when we might feel like we are not loving ourselves first, or we're giving another person to put them on a pedestal or allow them to do certain things to kind of come back around or be disrespectful, that's what we get, because we accept it. But we can't control that person, but we can control what we constantly kind of let in all the time. So I feel like there is a decision that some of you have to make with somebody who's working on yourself, but also are they worthy of what you are offering them? It seems like you want to offer somebody something and they get a kick out of it when they can take it or leave it, kind of thing, you know. So a bit harsh, but that's what it kind of seems like to me. All right, so that's your reading. I hope the messages did help out. Lots of love, lots of light to you. I wish you a great weekend and do enjoy.